Okay, hi guys, welcome back to Mikhail in Minecraft, and as you can tell, this machine is ginormous. It is called, I'm gonna name it Pix 3. Capitalized letters, P-I-X, and then a 3. No spaces at all. And yeah, this thing is an actual monolith. Like an actual monolith of a redstone contraption. I'm not gonna run it right now, but I am gonna run it in just a bit. Like in the next frame. So this is how the redstone works. This is a button, which I can actually show you it, because, I mean, the main thing I'm gonna run, like, when we're gonna switch to the next frame. But let me show you this. It is a random pixel plotter. I promise, this was not hard-coded. This is literally random. See? Yeah. So here's how this redstone works. You flip this lever, and this redstone block is permanently powering a redstone dust. The sticky piston pushes out a target block, which activates this repeater and makes this sticky piston. This is just a clock, and I'll just show you around. Yeah, I don't even need to explain this. Now let's explain the color-coded stuff. First, let's start off with the red circuit. This red circuit is literally responsible to make this entire thing function. Basically, how it works is that it takes from these lines, and then using this absolute monolith, it magically gets the power to all of the randomizer circuits. Yes, randomizer circuits. Okay, I mean, like, not magically, because I did actually test it, and yes, this took me actual hours to make. I'm not even joking. Don't even talk about the fact that I had to debug all of this, because for some reason the redstone does not want to function the way I want it to. But then anyway, this whole red circuit makes sure this thing actually functions. Literally. Like, if you took this red circuit away, this thing would not function, because it actually delivers the power to these observers you see right here. And then the brown circuit. That's the randomizer circuit. This randomizer circuit works by having a stackable item and an unstackable item. In my case, I chose here ancient debris, which is a stackable item. It can stack up to 64. While this is an unstackable item, meaning it can only be one in each stack. This is suspicious too. And basically how this works is that when this dropper gets powered, it gets into this hopper, and because droppers are random, well, if the stackable item is here, then it'll produce a signal strength of 1. Meaning this redstone dust would not power, making this repeater not power, and just not turning on this one, which is 0 in binary. And then the unstackable item, for some reason, gives more signal strength, which actually gives out a signal strength of 2 at here, and then a signal strength of 1 here, and then finally it reaches the repeater, and this line becomes a 1, meaning that the pixel gets powered. And then the pink circuit. Yes, I chose pink. Just because I wanted to. But anyway, this pink circuit works by just receiving the output from the target block. Since target blocks, have a redirectional property, you could just do them like that. Basically. and these pink lines receive the signal and then take it all of the way to the screen. Like, it takes it all the way to this gray circuit. Now, this gray circuit, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Okay, and again, this design was used, and again, this design was made by MapBatWings. That was not made by me in the first place. But I still used it because, well, it's just very convenient. So this gray circuit does the obvious. It just displays it literally just displays the outputs on the screen. Yeah, I don't know why I needed to explain that, but okay. And then obviously the screen. It just shows the outputs. That's it. So now that we know the understanding of this entire whole contraption, we can now switch to the next frame. Bye. See you in the next frame.